The Song of Solomon contains love sonnets or poems written between Solomon and the Shulamite woman that he loved. Some people find it difficult to believe that a man who is recorded as having 700 wives and 300 concubines could possibly know the meaning of true love. Still, whether written by Solomon, to Solomon, or for Solomon, God has given us this book to show the great beauty that he intended for marriage. When I think about Solomon's Song of Songs, as he calls it, and how I might relate it to my own marriage, I am immediately reminded of two verses from this song. First, in chapter 2, verse 1, it begins by saying, "Like a lily among the thorns, so is my love among the daughters, since my wife's name is Lily." Well, this verse perfectly describes my feelings for my beloved. Did I say beloved? Yes, I did. Which brings me to the second verse from Song of Solomon's chapter 6, verse 3, which says, "I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine." This was something that I remember writing on a card to my wife many years ago. Perhaps many couples have used this verse when reflecting upon their love for one another. Yet in using this verse, I understood that Lily and I were committed to one another in this life, which is one of the reasons we married. Well, in Solomon's song, the lovers found themselves being stirred by the sight, sound, smell, and touch of one another. Reading through the Song of Solomon has reminded me of Lily and I being stirred in similar ways when we first began dating. Yet our relationship is much more than those earlier stirrings, for she continues to stir my heart as only she can. A thoughtful read through the Song of Solomon, you discover that nothing was off limits for these lovers as they described each other's head, hair, teeth, cheeks, lips, continuing to work their way down their bodies from head to toe. In the end, they had a strong and unquenchable love. For in Song of Solomon's 8:6, it says, "Set me as a seal upon your heart, as a seal upon your arm." Today we might say that this seal of love upon a couple's heart is visibly displayed by the wedding ring upon their fingers. Something which Lily and I did when we were married on October 1st in 1978. Yeah, it was a while ago. Thus, our love has remained unquenchable. I believe that this is because of our faith, not only in one another, but also in Jesus. This is something that I reflected upon when attempting to write a song to Lily many years ago. I discovered that Jesus Christ had to be included in that song. I'm going to close by reading verse 1 and the chorus of this song that I wrote for my bride many years ago. It began like this: "I've been married for several years and I cherish every day. I've seen our love grow stronger and stronger, and to him we give the praise. I can't imagine what my life would be without you. I can't imagine where our lives would be without him. I'm overcome by your love, like a woman's love should be. I'm overcome by your love and by what you mean to me. We're overcome by his love, like the Savior's love should be. We're overcome by his love, by the work he done on the tree. To this day, I am still overcome by the love of my beloved, Lily, and also my Savior, Jesus."